Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 2, Season 2 of the Squawk Talk. Joey, how you doing, brother?
What's up, brother? Cheers.
Cheers.
Look at this place. Look at the background. It's
Hey.
freaking nice.
I'll do anything for this podcast.
And beautiful.
I feel like I've been getting several during Season 1. I was getting a lot of feedback back and forth. And
Yeah.
actually, my Chief Dooley, if you're out there, I listened. We got a backdrop now. Just saying.
Oh, I didn't meet him. We made him a shirt, didn't we?
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Hopefully he still likes it.
I mean, how can you not like
Right.
the merch, man?
Right.
How can you not like this?
Hell yeah.
But what you got for me, man? You wanna catch us up on this last week, or you wanna just get into the heavy hitting topics?
Your cat is
My cat's chewing on the
this is
blinds.
awesome.
Knock it off.
This is
Knock
you
it
have
off.
to be here to see this.
Knock
Rico.
it off.
Rico.
Hey,
Rico.
sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
It just
great.
it's
The little dude's just off doing his own thing. He knows.
yeah. He did great during Season 1 when I didn't have blinds.
Yeah.
But now that I have blinds, and see, he's never messed with the backdrop before, but now he's over
Now
here
he's
messing
doing
with
it.
stuff. So
So yeah, last week I had a doctor's appointment.
okay.
It was just a normal checkup, you know. It wasn't the bend over cough or whatever.
Thank goodness.
Nothing like that. But you know how like the doctor patient confidentiality stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you wouldn't know because military, everyone knows everything about you.
That's not true.
No, it's not true.
No, they still follow HIPAA.
Oh, do they really?
Yes.
Okay, so back to my point. We're going to call this podcast patient confidentiality.
Okay.
And it's going to be the ridiculous things that I was asked. And I'm going to react to them. And I want to get your reaction to the questions that were asked about me.
Okay. So am
Well,
I the
that
patient
was-
and you're the doctor?
We could role play. We can role
I
play.
love a little bit of role play. Okay, so I'm gonna sit down like I'm on the
Yep.
I'm
You're
on the chair. Should I take my pants off?
No, you're
Okay.
fine. You're
I'll leave
fine.
I'll leave my pants on.
Okay, so everything seems to look good. You know, we need to get blood tests. Are you wearing a seatbelt when you drive?
As my doctor, why do you need to know if I'm wearing my seatbelt?
It's just on the list.
What list?
That's doctor higher up confidentiality.
Yes, I wear my seatbelt.
Okay, cool. Do you have a smoke detector at home?
Are you the fire department now?
Hey man, I'm just reading the questions.
There's
these
no-
are the questions.
There's-
These are the questions that was asked to me, as I'm sitting on the table.
There's no way the doctors actually asked you this. Do you have a smoke detector?
100% she did. Do you have a CO2 detector at home?
I don't know. It's an apartment. Probably.
Okay. That was about it. Those were like some of the most ridiculous questions.
That's weird. The fire department is the one that should be asking you about your smoke detectors.
right.
The seatbelt one, I could see the seatbelt one as maybe like a sign of like mental illness,
Why?
because like a lot of people who don't care about their personal well-being anymore, who are in a really
Okay.
dark place, might not be wearing their seatbelts anymore.
So what you're saying is you could just get in your car real quick and go somewhere, and then it's automatically a trigger.
No, I'm just saying that not saying that I've done this because I always follow the law. But if I were in a place where I mentally don't want to be here anymore, I might be going on some long drives without a seatbelt. Again, I don't do this.
Whoa.
I'm very happy.
This got really dark really
I'm
fast.
just I'm
This
for the
was
doctor.
podcast
For the
patient
doctor.
confidentiality. I'm gonna have to write this down.
For the doctor.
Good lord.
I'm just saying for the doctor. That's the only reason why I could see the doctor asking this.
Okay.
The smoke detectors, that's just weird. I feel like she's just trying to figure out if you're lazy or something.
It kind of seemed like
It's 2024. If you can find a place that doesn't have smoke detectors, then
I mean,
I
you could always like take the batteries out.
Did she ask if they're working or did she ask if you had them?
I guess she asked if I had them.
Yeah, because like I mean I know a lot of people who like I'll go over to their place and within like a minute being over there I hear beep beep doo doo.
Yep. No, I get it. I know that noise.
So
I know that noise very well. Little dude is just all over the place right now.
I know I'm gonna have to start putting him in my room for the podcast.
No, I think he's fine. He's good. It adds a little bit of break.
Yeah, but our viewers don't get to see what we get to see.
No, but the listeners could hear everything that we're doing play-by-play for.
That's true. So for the viewers, I've got a cat. See, it's a cat.
Yep.
For the listeners, I've got a cat. That was me, not the cat. But
Do you
that
think
just
they picked it up?
I don't know. We'll see when we do the playback.
No, dude, I just thought it was funky because I was expecting. Okay, first off, I showed up there
Yeah.
a half hour early, right? My doctor's appointment is at a set time. I show up a half hour early.
Okay, so that's early.
Yeah, that's
I'll
early.
give you that. Even from military standards, that's early.
Well, I figure here's the thing: is if I get there on time, maybe they'll get there early. Maybe I'll get in early and be done early.
That's not normally how appointments work.
But this is my thought process.
It's wrong.
Just let me fucking explain it, please.
Okay.
God. Maybe some of the viewers and listeners will agree with me. So I get there early, hoping to get seen early. My appointment time comes and goes.
Okay.
First it's 15 minutes.
Okay. 15 minutes early?
No, it's 15 minutes after my time
Okay.
of my appointment.
Tracking.
Then a half hour.
Okay.
Then I go back and get my vitals taken.
Ooh.
And then I sit for another 10 minutes.
I don't see what the problem is.
The problem is I had an appointment time,
Uh-huh.
a time
Right.
that I was supposed to be seen.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What the fuck does appointment mean?
Okay. So doctors' offices have these things called waiting rooms. Right? What's the point of having a room called a waiting room?
You wait for your appointment.
No.
Yes.
No. See
Yes.
that's
That
where they
is
get
the
you.
no.
No. Your understanding is I make an appointment at the doctor's office and I get seen at that time. No.
That's exactly
No,
what that
that's
means.
not what it is. That means that you are to start waiting in the waiting room at your allotted time.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No, they tell me to show up 15 minutes early to fill out paperwork. I
Right.
do that. So I show up 30 minutes early.
Okay.
And then they have me fill out my paperwork 30 minutes early. And then we get to my appointment time.
Right, because
and then it's
your
gone.
your timer, your I'm waiting for the doctor timer starts after the paperwork is complied with.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
The only reason I say that is because sometimes I've tried to fill out the paperwork and I need my wife to fill it out for me. And I'm already in the back.
Why do
getting
you
looked
need
at.
your wife to fill out your
Because
paperwork?
sometimes she can understand the questions better than I can. She knows me better than me.
You're an adult.
I am an adult, but my wife understands me.
My wife.
My wife. It's funny because her thing in my phone is my wife, and then the whatever the
Purple heart.
no, what's the flag?
The Kazakhstan flag?
Yeah, the Kazakhstan flag.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Well,
No.
it's Snapchat, but it is.
Okay, Snapchat doesn't count. You get froggy on Snapchat.
Yeah. My wife.
No, that's a common misconception. It's doctors are like satellite and cable companies. They're like,
No.
hey, yes,
They give you a range of time.
right. The only difference between a doctor and the cable company is the cable company will tell you like, hey, this is your range of time. The
Right.
doctor will be like, be here.
This
at
is your time. This is your time.
Be here at this time, but secretly in the back of their
Yeah,
head, they're like,
no.
we're gonna make them wait 30 minutes.
Whatever. This is
Yeah.
some bullshit. I
Yeah.
think it's a complete waste of time. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go to the doctors because they'll just fucking make you wait.
No, go to the doctor, please. For the love of God, go get seen by health professionals.
This is why I don't like to go.
Well, I get why you don't like to go because you don't understand the process.
I don't like to go there. I don't like to go to the dentist. The only doctor I will go to is the eye doctor because they help me see.
Oh, yeah, the little puff of air. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Is your eye doctor here? Do they make you look at the little red barn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or down the road.
Down the
yeah,
road?
down the road to the little red barn.
Yeah, that's the
Sometimes I see a little red truck hauling a Christmas tree.
A little red truck howling a Christmas
I'm sorry,
tree.
I'm getting into the Christmas mood. I know it's still summer out, but damn, I am ready for Christmas.
You
I'm
know,
ready for fall. I'm ready for spooky season.
I hate spooky season. Super unpopular opinion. It's probably why I'm single. I'm not a big fan of Halloween.
Dude, I like to go see Rocky Horror Picture Show live. That's such a good movie play.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Not live. I haven't seen
Tim
it live.
Curry in a set of heels.
Gosh, dude,
It's a beautiful thing.
that whole movie's like an acid trip.
It is.
I wouldn't know, but just to clarify, for legal reasons, I wouldn't know.
Shit.
That's just what people say. It's a fever dream. There we go. That's a legal.
Is that? I've never heard of that.
A fever
I've
dream.
heard of Fever Pitch, the movie with Jimmy Fallon.
You need to get out more.
It's like a love story.
You need to get out more.
I live a very sheltered life, and I'm very thankful for it, actually. If I'm sheltered, that means I don't hear a lot of the bullshit going around.
I don't hear a lot of the bullshit going around either. But
Well, you probably hear it. It goes through your ears.
Well, so you know your ears aren't connected.
Yeah, in one ear and out the other.
Yeah, that's not a real thing.
How?
Anatomy wise.
Why?
Huh?
It goes into your ears,
Huh?
to your brain,
Yeah. So like your ears only go so far.
into your skull.
No. No. It hits your eardrum. That's the end.
No.
Yes.
So you're telling me that I'm hearing you because of the vibrations through my eardrums.
Actually, yes.
So how am I able to hear your words go into my brain?
Because
And
your
comprehend
ears,
it.
your ears are connected. It's the same thing with your eyes. Your eyes will actually like do a whole bunch like flip flopping of everything.
I don't believe you. You're not a doctor.
No, but I've studied human anatomy. I got a college course on human anatomy.
I took biology once.
You read, so you should know.
Timberline High School.
Didn't pay attention.
Nope, not at all. Yeah, dude. I don't know.
Okay, top 5 places you don't like to go.
Top 5 places.
Yep, top 5 places.
Are we talking like just in general?
Just in general. You want me to
Okay.
go first?
No, I could go first because I
Okay.
want you to react to mine. Number 5's. Actually, I'll start with number 1. It's probably any type of medical facility.
Okay.
Don't like it. Dentist. That's
Yeah.
like the worst. Number 2 is probably Costco.
Okay.
I hate Costco. There are just too many people.
Respect that.
We'll go there for the chicken bakes
Okay.
and the chocolate ice cream. That's about it.
Yeah.
Number 3, if I had to decide, it is the restroom at any public place.
What's that?
Because I don't like using public restrooms.
You a shy peer.
No, I'm not shy Peter.
I could see you being a shy peer.
I'm a shy shitter.
Shit at home, dude.
Well, what happens if you have a stomach issue?
Shit at home.
You know?
Be a man. Shit at home.
Or shit your pants? I just don't like using the restroom, okay?
Yeah.
I don't like using the public restroom.
Okay.
Because it's
Continue.
either you're standing there at the urinal or you're sitting on the pot and you're just like praying to God that no noises come out.
So we got dentist,
Dentists,
Costco,
Costco.
and public shitters.
Yep. That could also say porta potties too. I don't like porta potties. That kind of could fall in there.
I wouldn't consider a porta potty a place.
It's a public shitter.
No, porta potties are something different, man. Porta potties are a category of nightmares of their own.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, porta potties deserves its own list.
Number 4 is any new restaurant I've never been to.
Because you don't like to try new things.
Yep.
Yep.
And number 5 is anywhere that I don't like to go. I don't know. I'm honestly, I just want to throw it in an umbrella right now because I'll probably say the gym.
Really?
I'd probably say the gym because I'm so self-conscious about that.
Oh, we'll get you right, big dog. Don't you worry. We'll get
Thanks,
you right.
man. But yeah, no, I've kind of feel like I've thought about this list a lot. But here's the deal: is I like going to Disneyland World, whatever. A lot of people.
It's a big place though.
Right. And I like to go to football games.
Okay.
A lot of people.
Yep.
I like to go to any type of sporting event.
Right.
I just don't like feeling like claustrophobic.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm gonna do reverse of what you did. I'm gonna start with the one I dislike the least, but still dislike. At number 5. At number 5, I would say, new places.
Okay.
So for me, it's new places without knowing where to park.
Oh, without knowing where to park.
I hate having to figure out parking at a new place.
Why don't you just park far out and walk in?
No, because that's the thing for like, say you're going on a first date and someone mentions a place that you've never been to, and it's a chic place downtown, and you've never dealt with downtown parking before, or you've never been to this establishment. So the place I go get my tattoos down in Boise,
Okay.
right? They have parking right out front,
Right.
but that's only 2-hour parking. My tattoo is going to take longer than 2 hours. I have to figure out somewhere else to park. So now I have to plan ahead of time the parking in the general vicinity where I would like to park. And I need to look at the parking and decide which parking garage is best for me.
So let me ask you this, dickhead.
Okay, you don't have to.
You set an appointment to get tattoos done.
Right?
Do you have to wait?
No.
Or do you walk
Well,
right in?
So you
See?
negative. Hold on. Stand by. They're not the doctor.
It doesn't matter. It proves a point that an appointment is an appointment, and when it hits that time, you're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, but doctors are a special breed,
No,
man.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're still getting stuck by a needle
Doctors are a
at a
special breed.
tattoo office or place, lounge, parlor,
Yeah.
shop,
Parlor shop, parlor, tattoo shop,
Lounge.
tattoo parlor, tattoo lounge. Yeah, you could be lounging, man. You could be lounging. So I guess it shouldn't be new places that I don't know the parking. It should just be new parking.
Okay.
I don't like new parking lots.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of, I didn't used to have an issue with that. But it wasn't until I got the Supra that I really started paying attention to parking.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are certain parking lots that I can't get into when I was in the Supra because I was so low to the ground.
Like the incline,
My front lip would drag, and
low life problems.
they're good problems to have. Though.
They are very good problems to have.
Number 4 would probably be someone's house where there are guests I don't know.
Oh yeah, like parties or something like that.
Yeah, so like if you were to invite,
it could be anywhere, right?
if I know you and Carly or your wife.
No, you just said her name.
I know you and Carly really well.
I've said it multiple times, so it really don't matter.
Sorry, Carly.
It's like, hey, babe.
I know you two really well.
Right.
But if I were to come over to your house, and there's a bunch of people there that I don't know,
right,
I might not come over.
That's happened before.
I know.
That has happened before.
I know. The last time it happened, I came, I grabbed my dish detergent, and I left.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did not hang around. I need to be prepared for that stuff.
Well, I wasn't prepared for it either.
Yeah, but it's your house.
Yeah.
It's your house, and you knew everybody there.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. But no, I get it. So you got new parking.
Yep. New parking lots. New parking.
New going somewhere new that you have to park for the first time. How about that? And then someone's house where there are other people that you don't know over there.
Yep. Someone's house with guests of unknown origin. It's coming in at number 3. At 3, I would have to say, the fair.
You don't like the fair?
I liked the fair about an hour into it. Takes me about an hour
to get
to like warm up, just to warm up to the atmosphere of the fair.
Okay.
So like I do enjoy the fair.
Right.
But it takes me about an hour. Any kind of event like that, really.
It did when we went to Seattle.
Huh?
You didn't need an hour to get warmed up when we were in Seattle.
Out of Seattle's different though, man. I'm half my heart's in Seattle.
Right.
You know, half my heart's in my body, the other half is in Seattle.
Yep.
Seattle's my city, dude. As you can tell, if you're a viewer,
Yeah.
if you're not a viewer, I have a mess of Seahawks stuff on the wall behind me.
It's pretty sweet.
It's pretty sweet.
It's pretty cool.
So I would say new events that aren't sporting events.
Okay, so we're kind of in the same aspect there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 2 would be Winco
Oh, yeah, Winco.
on a Sunday or on a weekend day
Weekend day or just
at the beginning of the month.
or any time like peak hours.
Yeah, peak Winco hours.
Yeah.
I'm not
Winco's
a fan.
tough. Did you know what Winco stands for?
I used to.
It's Washington, Idaho, Nevada. Is it Colorado or California and Oregon?
I could do without the C and the O.
Yeah, me too.
But-
Fuck Oregon. I know you don't like me saying that, but
It's just you've got such a stupid reason to
it's
hate that
not
whole
a
state.
stupid. It's not a stupid.
I
reason.
don't like their college. Stupid dogs quack quack. That's you.
They are stupid. They are the worst.
Yeah, but you don't
The only
like.
college that matters is that one right there.
Yeah,
You like that? That's a pretty cool water bottle, isn't it?
it is pretty cool, man.
I've actually drank like 4 of these today.
Also, for the listeners, he hung up he held up a second place water bottle.
You motherfucker. God. Okay. Guess we're choosing violence today.
Yeah, you just got off work. You're tired.
I am tired and I'm kind of hungry too, but I had Chipotle for lunch today. It's pretty stoked
Oh,
about
okay.
it.
What's your go-to Chipotle meal?
Bowl.
Huh?
A bowl.
Anyway, coming in at number 1 of top places I don't like to be would be traffic.
Wait, why did you just skip over my thing? Was it the wrong answer?
No, I just realized I still needed to finish what I was saying.
So number 1's traffic.
Yeah,
Mm.
specific traffic,
Yeah,
but traffic.
traffic. I get it, dude. I hate traffic too.
You know what I should have said?
Huh.
I can't take it back now.
Do.
At number 6,
Oh,
coming in at number 6, special mention,
honorable mention.
honorable mention.
Yeah.
Any state on the East Coast. And it's not because I don't like the East Coast.
Whoa.
It's not because I don't like the East
Wow.
Coast. You know, West Coast, best coast, we all
I
understand
hope you
that.
realize that a lot of people listen to us from the East Coast.
And I'm going to explain to the viewers that it's not them, it's me. Right? It's not you, East Coast. It's me. I understand. We just live different kinds of lives. And it doesn't matter. I have tried so many times. I've had very pleasurable experiences over on you guys' West Coast. I've been to
East Coast.
you see again, West Coast, Best Coast.
I got you.
Um
I got you, bro.
no, I've had tons of pleasant experiences on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
I've met really great people up in Syracuse, New York. I've met really great people in North Carolina.
Nice.
I've had some really good times down in Florida. But I just couldn't see myself ever going back to the East Coast. I could go to Florida again. But
Yeah.
any of those East Coast states, man, I don't know. Shout out to my boy Machado. I know you listen to the podcast because you told me today.
Machado?
Machado, yeah.
Nice. That's a cool last name.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Yeah, his wife's got it too, actually.
Well, I'm.
Yeah, his wife's got the same last name, and so does his child.
Cool.
Yeah,
I kind of figured.
yeah. So
I
there's,
mean, I
there's
didn't
three
mean
people.
to. I didn't mean to assume, but
There's
yeah.
3 people in that household with that same name. It's pretty cool. He's spreading it.
It's the Machado household.
Yeah.
Mm.
Shout out. I know.
We're doing a lot of shout outs right now.
It's Shout Out Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. I thought it was Thursday.
Yeah, no, tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday. I know you live on the East Coast, and I could see myself coming out to visit you and your family. I have to meet the baby.
Who, the Machados?
Yeah,
Nice.
I had a baby last year.
Cool. Congrats.
Last year, I think around July.
All right. Cool.
Maybe not. I know they have a child. I don't know what kind,
What do you mean, what kind?
like the gender.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't know
Way
what-
to not assume. You're good.
I don't know what. Well, I can't assume if I don't know.
That's true.
I don't know what kind of child they have. And I don't. I know it happened last year because I was gonna come down, but like I got there at like a super inconvenient time because it was like go time for kid town. And then I just never got to actually swing by down there. That's on me, big dog. That's on me.
Yeah, he's a real piece of shit, isn't he?
But I
Sorry.
don't know. I just every time I go to the East Coast, I just want to come home.
I get that.
And so it's not y'all. That's why you're an honorable mention at 6th place. Because I love the West Coast. And I fucking hate living on the East Coast.
You could have just said that.
Yeah, but there's more to it than that.
Oh.
It's a more core feeling around the East Coast, like North Carolina. Those of you listening out there in North Carolina, bless your heart. All right, that's all I have to say is bless your heart.
You just said the one phrase.
Oh, I know what I said. I lived there for like 3 years. I know what I said. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how y'all do it. Especially the homies out in Goldsboro.
Are we really gonna start getting states to hate us?
You know what? I have states hating me already, so
You,
I have the entire Islamic State hating me. So why not bring it back to the soil, home soil?
okay. Wow. Wow.
Penalty on the field.
Are you okay?
Yeah, we vibing, brother. We vibing.
Okay.
Got to keep the awkward silence to a minimum.
Right, I know. So I kind of talked to you about this before we started when we weren't sure what we were going to talk about.
Okay.
And look at us now. We're like,
Yeah.
yeah. This is kind of what people signed up for, though.
No, it's honestly our bio should be just two white dudes yapping about nothing.
A white dude's wet dream.
That
One's a good one.
I'm definitely not
You're
my
what?
wet dreams.
The
Am I your wet dreams?
The podcast might be.
I'm your wet dream.
You're not my wet dream.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here
He's
first.
not my wet dream.
Joey has spicy dreams about me.
You know what's great is I'm going to call out our viewers and listeners because we're this far in and I know they're not making it this far.
No, they're not. We average.
I know they're not making it
We
this
average about 8 minutes per view. I don't know why.
It's fucking great.
If y'all know why, please, for the love of God, if you made it this
Send
far,
us a fucking DM.
let us know.
Please.
Let us know, like, hey, everybody, we made it to the 28-minute mark.
We're 28 minutes in. Good God. Oh, shit. We could almost do like a 1-minute podcast.
Yeah.
And
So
just
this
call
is
it good.
this is the glory about YouTube analytics, ladies and gentlemen, is I know that you have not most likely made it this far. So this is when we could really get off the wall.
We could go spicy.
The only thing is I know my mom makes it this far in the podcast.
Cool.
But I live in Twin Falls, so like, Mom, I love you, but what you gonna do? Ground me? I pay my bills. My bills are paid.
Oh shit. No, dude. It was a good topic. I've been seeing a lot of videos about this, and it's kind of thrown me for a loop. And I brought it up once before. It's the fucking ice wall.
Ugh.
I don't believe that the Earth is flat, right? I don't believe that. I believe that the Earth is bigger than what people are leading us to believe.
What do you mean bigger?
I am saying that there are more than 7 continents.
Oh, God.
8 continents? Is there 8 or 7? There's 7.
No, that's not what I'm godding about. I'm more concerned Why do you think this?
Because what you remember Atlantis, right?
Let me ask you this.
Can you please, do you remember Atlantis?
Is the movie or
No, the lore.
Yes,
of
I know
this
the
place.
lore of Atlantis, the lost city.
Right, the lost city. Where
City.
did it go? Beyond the ice wall.
No, it sunk.
Some
Atlantis
floated
sunk.
away because of a major flood,
Or tectonic plates like they're gonna do to California.
but I just think, dude, there's a lot of scientific research out there if you look far into it, that the world we are surrounded by an ice wall.
There's not scientific research. There are not actual scientists out here saying there's an ice wall. You've got a bunch of hillbillies with sticks up their butt and smoking crack out of Coke cans that are saying that there's an ice wall. They're the same crazy people who say that the earth is flat.
No, the Earth.
That's their justification for the earth. The ice wall keeps all the water in.
Well, no, because the Earth is all water.
There's not an ice wall.
Why wouldn't there be?
Do you believe that we've been to space?
That's for debate.
Do you believe that we have an international space station?
I believe that it's not out of the Earth's atmosphere, but it's at a low enough orbit that it could float.
You don't believe that it's out of our atmosphere?
Well, I guess if it was in our atmosphere, then it would fall to the Earth.
Correct.
But I don't think it's in outer space.
Then where is it?
I don't know.
If it's not in our atmosphere, but it's out of our atmosphere, where is it? You can't come at me for the way I pronounce words when you think there's a fucking ice wall.
No, dude. That's a good question because I don't know if I believe we went to the moon.
I didn't ask you if you believe we went to the moon. I asked you if you believe we're in space right now.
That we're on Earth. The people on the Boeing thing, I think that they're like stuck in a low gravity orbit.
The International Space Station. Do you believe in it? Yes or no?
I believe that there's something like that, yes.
Okay, then you know that the pictures from the International Space Station show.
One side of the world.
No, it
Yes.
shows. You
It's
Google it, you
always
can
one
look at
side.
different sides. They show that one side because the people who give a fuck are Americans.
So it only shows America.
Correct.
Why doesn't
But
it
if
show
you
the
look
other
at
side?
pictures of Earth from the International Space Station, you can see any and every shape of the fucking Earth. You can see Asia. You can see Russia. You can see.
Show me the receipts.
After the podcast, I'll pull them up.
Prove it.
You want me to go grab my phone?
No,
I'll
it's
grab my
fine.
phone.
It's fine.
Because I cannot stand this ignorance
It's
any
not
longer.
ignorance. It's not ignorance.
It is ignorance.
No, it's not.
What's ignorant?
See, if there were no questions in the world, what research would there be? If Isaac Newton held the apple and was like, what would happen if it fell? Or if I let go,
Right.
what would happen? That was a question.
Right.
I have a question.
And I just told you.
No, you made me feel like shit because of my question.
Oh, don't gaslight me.
I'm not gaslighting.
Yeah.
We never gaslight each other. on
Joey
this podcast.
gaslights me on this podcast all the time.
You gaslight me on
his
this podcast.
favorite.
Are you fucking kidding
His
me?
favorite version of gaslighting is telling me that I'm gaslighting him when I'm educating him.
You are gaslighting me. You're doing it right now. God.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He
those
just
of you that
fucking
watched
180'd this. This
the
is
whole
bullshit.
podcast last season or last episode, you'll remember a part where Joey was incredibly persistent that substance was a word.
It is.
And we had an educator, the teacher of our youth, watch the podcast and let us know that it's not a word. Joey said it with such confidence, I was throwing him a bone when I was arguing with him.
You weren't throwing me.
I was
bone.
throwing you a bone.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I was throwing you a bone. And now, and he tried to convince me and the viewers that I was gaslighting him into telling him that sustenance was the correct word. Therefore, Joey, you're the gaslighter in this relationship.
I'm not the gaslighter.
You're probably the reason I moved to Twin.
You told me.
You probably gaslit me into moving here,
I
and
did
I don't
not
even know
gaslight
it.
you
You
into
probably
moving to Twin.
you probably
This is-
manipulated me into uprooting
Whatever.
my wonderful, extremely happy life in New York and moving here.
God being close to your friends and family. Damn,
Ow.
I'm such a bad person.
See, there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
That was my
The
actually.
manipulation.
That was my best attempt at sarcasm.
You know what my brother told me one time? We were just kids, and we were doing dishes, and he said some smart ass remark. I think I was washing and he was drying, and he said some smart ass remark like most older brothers do, and it was sarcastic. And I looked at him and I said, I don't understand sarcasm. And he looked me dead in the eye. Greatest comeback of all time. He said, you know, it takes a certain level of intelligence to understand sarcasm.
Whoa.
And I had never been called stupid in such a smart way.
We don't use the S word. We don't use the S word.
Isaac, if you're listening to this podcast, if you've made it past the 8-minute, 20-second mark,
Yeah.
just know I still remember that.
Honestly, we should be charging everyone for the rest of this after 8 minutes.
No, honestly, we're thankful for those who made it this
That
far.
made it this-
We're not trying to punish people for listening to the
don't know.
podcast.
Because then we get into rants like we did.
Right, this is where the money's made.
Yeah.
This is where they get enjoyment, right?
I want to do an eating challenge on here.
What are you gonna eat? Dried chicken nuggets without sauce? You picky
I
bitch.
like ranch.
I like ranch.
Don't fucking badmouth ranch.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I don't care what the ladies think because I have a wife already that loves me.
Okay, so just because you have a wife, you don't care about a woman's opinion?
I care about her opinion. That's all that matters to me.
So if you have
Honestly.
a daughter, you're not gonna care about her opinion? You don't care about your mom's opinion? You don't care about
I
your
care
sister's
about my
opinion? You
mom's
don't care about Mama Powell's opinion?
I care about their opinions, but the one that I'll take most to heart is my wife's.
Well, yeah, as you should, right? As you should.
Mm-hmm.
But you just don't care about other women?
No, I care about other women.
So,
I never said that. I said about opinion.
okay, so you don't care about other women's opinions?
Oh my god. I care about my wife's opinion. That's what matters to me.
Why don't you just say, I'm Joey Butt. I'm sexist except towards my wife.
I'm not. That is like far
Then
from
you
the
should
truth.
care about other women's
That's
opinions.
such bullshit. Don't be putting words in my fucking mouth.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky
Yeah.
Bobby.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, actually, I think the food challenge thing is a really good idea.
I want to do like the
Caveat to that, though, I'd
Okay.
like to edit it a little bit. I don't eat anything.
well, let's do
We make you eat things that you've never had before.
No, like I wanted to do like a throwback to our high school days
I'm not gonna sit down
and eat 20 tacos.
I'm not gonna eat 20 tacos, a bag of Tostino pizza rolls, and a half gallon of chocolate milk.
Why? People would pay to see that.
Yeah, but I care about my health.
I know, so do I. But it's for the pod.
I did say I'd do anything for the pod.
Yeah.
So do we just sit here and just eat?
We'd
in
have
front of
a
these people? It's
podcast.
like what do they call it? A mukbang?
A what?
A mukbang?
A mukbang?
Yeah, where they don't in
Eh,
the mic where they eat.
That's ASMR.
No, yeah, but it's a specific type.
Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But we'd have a podcast. We'd be doing this. And it would be a video only.
Right. Because, I mean, you don't want to just hear
Hear
us
us-
eating in your ear.
And we'd eat our go-to order,
Mhm.
which was what? 20 tacos each. And then we got chicken sandwiches and a soda. Oh, no, do you get curly fries?
No, I never got. I just
Okay.
went. I went straight tacos. Although I would get a buttery jack.
Yeah,
I'd get
okay.
a buttery jack.
Okay.
I'd eat the buttery jack as a warm up,
Oh, shit.
And then I'd-
you would go with that and then to tacos.
and then I'd fill in the crack with the 20 tacos.
Gotcha.
Little cracks in your stomach that haven't filled with
Dude,
food
that
yet.
sounds fucking delicious. I want tacos for dinner tonight.
I mean, why not?
Well, shit.
I think the viewers would like to see you try new foods.
Well, that's a lot of food.
Exactly. Have you ever had lengua?
I have. Cow tongue.
Wow.
I had it in Winnemucca, Nevada.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's grown up.
It was actually really good.
It
The
is
most-
good.
It was like the most tender, like, carne asada.
Mm.
I've ever had.
Mm,
You right?
I love it. I had it in Texas.
See, mine was more risky because it was northern Nevada.
Mine was in Texas.
Yeah. See.
And it was at this really cool like, it was a Mexican market.
Okay, maybe mine was a little bit more safer than yours
No, mine was authentic. Whoa. What do you mean it's safer?
because you were at a market,
It was an indoor market.
but still, I was at a restaurant.
It was a restaurant market
Then why didn't you lead with that?
because it was implied that I was getting food.
See, when I think market, I'm thinking outdoors, flies everywhere.
It's Texas, dude. You don't do anything outdoors.
My bad.
That's another state I'm not the most
I don't like
fond
Texas.
of. It's
Fuck
Texas. Why are y'all so yeehaw? We're America. You're not America. You were owned by Mexico, and you should be again. Yeah. Why am I just going off against these states today?
I don't know why, and I feel like it's gonna hurt us.
What, you think 56 viewers that watch 8 minutes of our podcast is going to hurt us?
Now you're pissing off the viewers that we do have because now we're calling them out.
No, because they're not going to hear it.
No, so story time.
Story time, ladies and gentlemen.
My uncle, we were in the hospital for my grandma, and my uncle out of the blue was like, "Hey Joey," because there was a song playing in the background. It was "My Exes Live in Texas," and he's like, "Hey Joey, doesn't your ex live in Texas?"
Oh,
and I'm like,
no, he didn't.
damn. It threw me for a loop. I was like, the nurse started laughing. I think the doctor came in. I was like, damn, that was harsh, because we were at Fort Lewis, so they were like, yeah, no, that was tough.
That is hilarious because your ex does live in Texas.
I don't know where she lives now.
Well,
and I'd rather not talk about it, but that's fine.
That is hilarious. I wonder.
Please don't.
Shout out to any Texans, any of my exes. If you move to Texas, leave a comment. I doubt you watch the podcast.
I think I know your exes though.
You don't know all of them.
Oh, I thought I was pretty close to knowing all of them.
No.
Really?
No.
Huh.
I've got more than you think.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
How many do you think I have?
There's that really short one.
There are 2 short ones. 2 really short ones.
Yeah. So right now I'm at 4.
Yeah,
A couple more than that.
I got more than that.
Ah.
Just a few
No,
more.
wait, no, 5. Yeah. No, I'm kind of. Yeah, I don't know.
That's fine.
That's fine. It's all good. We're going to dinner tomorrow.
Who is?
You, me, and the commish.
Oh my god, I forgot. Do we have a time with the commish? Commish, comment the time you want to go to the restaurant.
He's not watching this.
I know, he probably is like the 8-minute guy.
God. I don't know. I haven't texted him.
I'll text him after the podcast because here's the thing.
He'd rather talk to you.
For our viewers, if you can see this is a fantasy football magazine. And it has all the data I'm not going to show because I don't want any of the competition to have the research I have.
That's for people that try too hard and don't know what they're doing.
See,
That's for last.
you know what's
last
funny?
year.
You know what's funny? Because when I showed Joey this, he was like, "Dude, bring it over. I want to look at it."
I don't think so.
So try hard.
I don't
try
think
hard.
so. I didn't even
Try
look
hard.
at
You
it.
did look at it. I
did
watched you look at it.
You're the one that was reading me all the stats.
Yeah.
Slave to the stats.
Fantasy football is about statistics. That's how you make points. You make points per yard, points per catch, points per carry. So yes, be a slave to the stats because the stats are what makes you fucking points.
Oh, Ethan.
Basically, what I was gonna do some big reveal about how I was actually unprepared for the draft last year, and I'm not gonna caught with my pants down.
You were we all know you were unprepared. You've said it all the time that it's my fault that the draft was at the time it was when it wasn't my fault.
No, I didn't say it was your fault. I've never said it was your fault.
It's implied.
No, it's not implied. You're just an overthinker.
Well, it's implied because the commish was at my house when we did the draft.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he came
I
over.
didn't know that
We
kind
did.
of collusion.
And we watched the preseason game together.
That's crazy.
How's
That's
it
crazy.
How's it crazy?
That's collusion.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
The commission
I
should be
didn't look-
impartial.
I didn't look at his screen. He didn't look at mine.
Yeah. No, but you talked during the draft, didn't you? Be like, oh my God, look
He's
who
my
got Christian
friend.
McCaffrey.
No,
That's collusion.
I didn't. None of us got McCaffrey.
Yeah. That's why I said, oh my God, look at who got Christian McCaffrey. Not, oh my God, I got Christian McCaffrey. I don't
you
know.
and I and the commish didn't get McCaffrey.
I know that. That's why
I swear. Sometimes you just. I swear. Sometimes you just say stuff and you don't think about it.
literally anybody who just watched this will know what I'm talking about.
I don't get what you're talking about.
This is a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that you're talking all this shit about me being a slave to the stats for you to come in last this year. I will put money on it right here, right now. I will put $20 says that I finish the season above you.
We shook.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a handshake.
We shook. Actually, this,
Rico, stop it.
this needs to be, what is it, sanctioned by the commish.
Well,
We can't do side bets without the commish's knowledge.
what is this, the NFL now?
Yeah, because we can't be doing inside collusion like this.
Okay.
This
well,
is collusion. We're pulling a
Do
Pete.
you
We're pulling a
understand?
Pete Rose.
Do you understand what collusion is?
Do you understand what collusion is?
I understand what collusion is.
I know what collusion is.
Then explain it to me.
What we just did.
No,
We are-
you don't understand what collusion is.
We are betting on ourselves.
Right, that's not collusion.
Well, it's Pete Rose.
It's not collusion. I agree, it's Pete
It's
Rose,
against
but it's
the
not
rules.
collusion. There are no rules in fantasy football that says
Obviously-
you can't bet that you're going to do good that year.
Obviously, something was wrong that we did last year when we tried to. You tried to give me all your players.
That was collusion.
So that's
Collusion is two teams working together to benefit each other in a secretive and cheaty kind of way. Which, when I realized I wasn't making the playoffs, and I was like, "Hey, I'll give you all my good players, so you can win it all." That's collusion. I will admit, Joey and I colluded last year, and we got caught. We got caught colluding together. And
Does it feel good to get off your chest?
it does, actually.
Really?
Yeah, try it.
My name is Joey, and Ethan colluded last year. I had nothing to do with it. I'm like Jim Harbaugh here. I am not sorry for anything that I did last year in fantasy football because I did nothing wrong.
Okay, Cartman.
Screw you, I'm going home.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. The betrayal.
There was no betrayal there.
There's betrayal.
No.
You were the one that was like, yeah, dude, give me your players.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, I still have the text.
Bullshit.
Yes, I do.
I know your text quit after a year.
They don't.
What?
I have mine set on never delete.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
I have deletes clear back from when I was still married.
Oh.
Like, I have texts that go back 10 years. I have texts from when I was just got back from Guam. That's how I remember people's numbers, because after I stopped talking to you for a while, I delete your contact.
After you stop talking to them for a while, you delete their contact, but you keep the text messages.
Right, because if somebody hits me up, I can scroll back and be like, oh, that's who it is.
Dude, he is up to no good. over there.
This podcast has gone off the rails today.
Beyond. I feel like we've just been attacking each other.
Yeah, you've been coming at me pretty hard today.
We both have been coming at each other.
Yeah, but you started it.
Then Rico's just throwing everything for a loop.
Yeah, Rico's chewing on the blinds.
And it doesn't help that we're calling out our followers and
Yeah,
faithful fans.
This has been. We've never called out our faithful fans.
Who are our faithful fans?
My mom and the
Mom.
commish.
And the commish. No, the commish hasn't even watched any of our stuff. I don't think he's watched the newest episodes.
Wow.
I know I just threw him under the bus.
What I will do though, I will do a shout out to a new and faithful fan.
You've done a lot of them, but go ahead.
Yeah, I've done a lot. This has been my podcast today, and I took it over because Joey had all the topics. This has been my soapbox, and this will be my last stand up on the soapbox. I had someone reach out to me today, wish me a happy belated birthday.
Ooh.
And I messaged him and I was like, "Hey man, how you doing?" It was when I was at the gym, and he called me, FaceTime me or video called me on Facebook Messenger. Shout out. Who's the leader of Facebook?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, shout out Marky Mark.
Hey, no,
Marky
don't
Mark.
be doing that to Mark Wahlberg, dude.
Dude, have you ever had Wahlberg burgers?
Wahlburgers?
Wahlburgers? Have you ever had it?
No.
That's something that I would try on the East Coast. That's something y'all got that we don't.
They have it in Vegas.
See, East Coast sucks. West Coast, best coast.
Okay, yep, continue. Yeah, I mean, the Eiffel Tower, that's Europe. Statue of Liberty in Vegas, easily better than the
And
one
it's
in
American.
New York. Yeah, easily
Not
better.
French.
Yeah, right. Sorry, continue.
Anyway, shout out to my boy Patrick. He was a dude I was stationed with back at Seymour.
Oh.
And
Seymour Nuts.
it was actually Seymour Johnson.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And then when I went to a base called Hancock.
Hancock. Nice.
But anyway, shout out to my boy. I told him that I have a podcast. I don't know how he didn't know.
Who is this guy?
I just told you he's a dude I was stationed with in Seymour.
Oh, you never talked to him about. You never talked to him. Talk about him.
I've met a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I've met a lot. If I talked about every single person I've ever met in my time in the military, we would be still talking through season 2.
Oh.
And it would be me talking from episode 1 to season 2.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
A lot of people. But no, he hit me up and he was super excited. I think he's a Spotify listener or going to be a
Nice.
Spotify listener. Send him the
Nice.
link and yeah, shout out Patrick.
What's up, dude?
Excited to have a new listener, have a new viewer. He's gonna
that's
follow us on Spotify. He's gonna follow us on YouTube as well. So shout out to hopefully a loyal fan. If you make it past 8 minutes,
Damn.
you know,
I want to give a shout out to some of your people.
some of my people.
Yeah, some of your people. That time that I went up to Syracuse,
Okay.
your guard unit was, I mean, like, so accepting of me being there.
Mhm.
I mean, honestly, they are the real MVPs.
They're the only thing that could have kept me in New York.
I mean, honestly, I don't want to butcher his name. Pasquale?
Pasquale, like
Pasquale.
like Snoqualmie Pass.
Yeah, Pasquale. Okay, you
Yeah.
should have just said that. We need to
just
play
said it.
another round of ping pong. Dude is like a fucking ninja with a ping pong paddle.
Dude, he's just a ninja in general.
He is
man.
fucking amazing. And then, who was the guy that was on your shift?
Everybody was on my show.
No. In your shop. We
Like-
just looked at your pictures last night.
Oh, you're talking about on my deployment?
Yeah,
Shout out to my boy Brent. Brent,
Brent.
that's his first name.
What's his last name?
I'm not gonna give his whole name out on the podcast. I'll tell you after.
Well, I don't know.
Just say shout out to Brent,
Who's Brent?
the dude on my shift.
Oh, Reddit, dude. Yeah, shout out to Brent. Are those the ones I saw the pictures of him playing golf?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, shout out to Brent. I like him. He
But
seems
you
cool.
didn't think I was just gonna say some random fucking name?
I thought you were gonna say some random fucking name.
Oh, Joey.
You let me say another guy's name.
Cause you knew it.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
But Pasquale was my dude.
Yeah, those
And I
guys.
just want to shout out. Sorry, I want to shout out all the quality assurance people
Where?
in Syracuse.
Oh.
Actually, no, in Spokane. What up, Dunham?
Ew, my boy.
That's my guy.
Clapped R32 on Instagram. Give him a follow.
I hope he likes that.
Yeah.
I kind of did a bait switch there. You see where
I-
I was going?
you had
like
me-
I
You had me baited and then you switched.
switched it, dude.
Yeah.
Because you know who I was going to talk about.
Yeah. Well,
I bait and switched it.
I will say this about the guys up in Syracuse. You almost had me. You almost had me. If I would not have moved to Idaho before I left on my deployment, I would have stayed. I would have stayed because I got real close to those guys on my deployment, and y'all made that deployment worthwhile.
Nice.
And I would have definitely stayed with that unit. But I made it out.
He made it out. He made it out.
Made it out.
Yeah, dude. That was cool seeing your pictures last night.
Yeah. Well, if anybody ever wants to see pictures of any of my deployments, I got 3 photo albums.
You're going to see a lot of sunrises and sunsets.
I do love me a good sunrise and sunset.
It was like over the same building.
Well, yeah, because it was a small place.
Okay.
And I had the same routine over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
What is he doing?
He's being a cat, dude. Just let him be. Just let him be.
Because, like, sometimes I wasn't sure if it was, like, the same picture. But when you told me it was sunrise and sunset.
Yeah. No, if anybody ever wants to see any of my deployment pictures, just swing on by. If you know where I live.
Yeah, for people that know where you live.
If you want to see any of them, get to know me first. And then I'll show you.
So, someone hit me up. And they were asking if we do phone calls.
Yeah, we don't.
No.
We don't do phone calls. We barely know how to record a video right now. We don't do phone calls. We're not doing guest speakers.
I want to do questions though. That'd be fun.
We can do questions. If you guys reach out to us with questions that you want on the podcast, feel free and we'll answer them. And we'll even do you a favor and we'll answer them within the first 8 minutes so you can see them.
Yeah. Oh, damn. We'll just start off with answering questions.
Yeah, and then we'll just, be like, if you're a loyal listener, keep listening. If you're over it, this is your time to go.
They'd have to they would call it the squawk box.
Ooh, I like that.
Why do I feel like that's somebody else's name? Probably is.
Oh, who cares? It's not copyrighted.
No,
and if it is, it's ours now.
TM.
Mine.
Thank
you.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't think that we're in a spot where we're ready to have guests or phone calls.
Not yet.
But once we figure this podcast stuff out, sure, I'm down for it.
We did say 100 followers on YouTube and we're going to get tattoos.
100 followers on YouTube, we're going to get matching Squawk Talk tattoos. And you know what? That's when we'll start doing guests.
Oh, with the tattoos?
Yeah. After we get...
Where would you put it?
On my arm.
Oh.
On my arm, yeah. But we're not ready. So... But big shout out. Those of you who made it this far, we appreciate it. We appreciate you. You guys are literally...
The MVPs?
The MVPs. I was going to say you guys are the reason why we do it, but you're not.
We do it because we like to.
We do it because we like to talk, and we're both two handsome men in our late 20s. This was just...
White guy's wet dream.
This was the natural progression of a man in our generation, and it's something that we had to do.
We knew it was going to happen. I mean, it was just a matter of time. I mean, we started playing golf. We play golf, we drink beer, we do a podcast. We're like the basic bitch.
And we have project cars.
And we are
basic. Mid.
Is that
there ain't nothing unique about a single one of us.
And then we also play video games.
I have a guitar.
Yeah, he don't know how to play it.
I do too.
Ooh, this is a good question. Do you think people are born with the ability to play an instrument, or do you think they can learn it?
I think everybody can learn an instrument, but I do think people are more musically inclined at birth.
Do you think can you learn rhythm, or are you born understanding rhythm?
I think you're born with rhythm, dude.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. I think I was born with no rhythm.
Yeah, neither was I. What is like your go-to instrument to get you hyped up?
Oh, to get me hyped up? Bagpipes.
You motherfucker.
Yeah.
You knew I was going to say that.
No,
too.
I didn't, but I love me some damn bagpipes.
I wanted to get a set of bagpipes so fucking badly. And I talked with someone from Scotland here in fucking Twin Falls. She was here for a country music fest. And she's like, we don't even like bagpipes.
What?
Yeah. They're like, even if you're good at playing them, it's still bad. I'm
Well,
like,
whoever you are,
yeah.
I don't like you. I love the bagpipes.
Bagpipes are fucking sweet. Once you hear Scotland the Brave starting off, it's like, holy shit.
I need to do like a 23andMe thing because I got a lot of red in my mustache.
Do you think you're Scottish?
I'm either Scottish or I'm Irish.
I think you might be Irish.
I think I might be Irish.
See, they're also similar, dude. You could go from Scottish to Irish to Australian to New Zealand. Like, all of them kind of flow together.
Yes. Yeah, I could see that.
Especially Ireland and Scotland. Aren't they right next to each other?
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Aren't they all a part of the United Kingdom?
I think so. They don't want to be, but they are.
Yeah.
Free Scotland. Free Ireland.
Ireland.
Look at that. The Squawk Talk just got political. Like we said we would never
Yeah,
do.
we're getting political about European stuff.
Yeah, European politics doesn't count. It's not real.
What about Canada? Is Canada considered Europe?
No.
Why? Because aren't they under the rule of the king?
They are.
So wouldn't that be considered Europe?
No.
Why?
Because they're in fucking North America.
Well, hear me out.
They're
here.
North American.
Part of it speaks French. That's
It doesn't matter what language they fucking speak. People from Mexico speak Spanish. But that doesn't mean that they're fucking Spaniards from
they're
Europe.
Influenced from Spain.
You can be influenced, but that doesn't mean you're European.
Well, if you're underneath their governing body, then I would consider you European.
No. I don't care what you consider because it's wrong.
No, it's not.
They're in North America. They're located in North America. They're North American. They're ruled by the king that isn't your... Okay, so you're Catholic.
Okay.
Right?
Well, thanks for throwing religion out there.
No, hold on.
Okay.
Where's the Pope at?
Rome.
Okay.
Actually, St. Peter's Basilica. Actually, the Vatican.
Right. But we could say Rome for...
Rome, you could say
So
Rome.
are you Roman?
That'd be pretty badass.
But are you Roman?
I think about Rome way too much.
Hey, you're a man. Are you Roman?
I mean, who knows? 23andMe it.
Is any of your Catholic brothers and sisters Roman?
They might be.
Here in Idaho?
I don't know.
Born and raised in Idaho?
Maybe.
No, they're not.
They might have Roman blood in them.
They could have Roman blood in them, but that doesn't make them Roman. That makes them American because they were born in America.
Wouldn't that make them Italian?
No. They were
Isn't
born in
Rome
America.
Italy?
I don't fucking know.
Yes.
No.
Rome is in Italy. It is 100% Italy.
Maybe. I didn't do
I
didn't do too hot in geography.
I would
But
bet.
regardless, they're not fucking Italian. They're not fucking Roman. They're born in America. They're American. Canadians are born in North America. They're North American. Canadian. But they're born in North America. It's a North American fucking country.
That was a long rant.
But I'm right?
I don't know. I still think it might be European. I
I
think it might
so
be
hard.
like a Northern American European.
They're not European. I mean, if you want to talk ancestry, sure. We're European.
Yeah.
But they're not a part of Europe, like you said.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
If they're under the rule of the king,
No,
they're part of
that's
Europe.
not how that fucking works. Look at a
Governing
globe.
body.
Look at a goddamn globe.
I'm not saying they're part of the fucking continent of Europe.
That's what you're saying. You're saying
I'm saying they're a European country.
they're a North American country because they're a country in North America.
Well, England's not even a part of Europe.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's
Yes,
the
it
United
is.
Kingdom. It's its own fucking thing.
So,
it's a
so
fucking
is
island.
so is Germany. So is Switzerland. So is
They're
all
in
of those
Europe.
countries over
They're
there.
in Europe. They're mainland Europe.
Okay, what about Iceland?
Iceland is kind of
What about Greenland?
Greenland's its own thing. It's a country.
they're European countries.
I don't think so. I don't think Iceland or Greenland's
All
European.
right.
I don't think so.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't think
this
so.
is what I've decided. For Christmas this year, I'm buying Joey a goddamn globe.
Make sure it's the right one with the ice wall.
There's no fucking ice wall.
That might be a good place to end.
I know people who've been to Antarctica and there's no ice wall.
Yeah, what the little part of Antarctica they want you to see.
You're right. I'm wrong. Thanks for watching the podcast, everybody. I need a drink after this one.
See ya.